Just waiting on Demon to grab his hero up, and then we'll jump into the game as soon as possible. There we go. Let me get rid of this draft overlay real quick. Boom! We are in, ladies and gentlemen. compLexity versus Summer's Rift.
Prepare
5-man aggression towards that top lane for compLexity. Orb of Venom start for Z-Freak on the Bounty Hunter. We've seen a lot of different playstyles with the Bounty Hunter recently. Not today, most notably not going for the early Orb of Venom, but this is something we see on generally every Bounty Hunter support pickup, is that Orb of Venom. It's so good for harassing early on in the game. God, Ziz, can you not do that? Everyone's been spamming out this duo barrel roll bullshit, and it's just been super annoying, but Ziz continues to push my buttons. Moon will lead the way here for the Darkseer. On the other side, 5-man aggression into their own jungle, but leading the way out front is Yawar, who is going to be on that one position, Naga Siren. This is not something we see very often. Naga is pretty good early on for aggression. Riptide doing a decent chunk of damage. Then on top of that, you have the Skywrath Mage as well as the Disruptor. Should provide a lot of early game damage here if they decide to go for something like an aggro tri-lane, which I don't believe they will. They will have this roaming Bounty Hunter, might stay top for a bit with Moon Meander, but it looks like for now they'll just rotate down towards that top rune spot, throw up an Observer Ward here, block this creep camp, get some vision as well, and go from there. And then on the other side, down bottom in the bottom rune spot already is Mike, and he's going to be holding off this bottom rune contention. It looks like top will go the way of compLexity. Brax is not skilled anything up yet. He's running in. There's a lot of heroes. Telekinesis, Shadow Strike, Brax is dead. And they even get the Bounty Rune as well. Did not see Z-Freak, obviously. He came right out of Invis early on, and he was not expecting that many heroes. But then Fly just hits an easy Telekinesis, and that's your first blood going the way of compLexity. So, interesting start. Fly will body block for Swindle Melons. Swindle already getting that. Who did pick up the first blood? It was Rubik, so that's a huge pickup for the support player from compLexity. Our top lane. Early Ring of Protection. He'll build that into an Aquila more than likely. And Z-Freak is just being a nuisance. Is there a single Sentry Ward? They have one on Brax. They already threw out the Shadow Strike, and Whitebeard is going to have to back away. Meanwhile, Z-Freak will continue to rotate around. He has his own Sentry Ward. With a Tango, this means that if Brax does place the Sentry down, they can walk in, throw up with their own Sentry down, and just eat the Sentry with a Tango. We'll keep our eye on that mid lane as Z-Freak is roaming around, but we'll have to look at the other lanes as well and see how Mike's doing. 4 last hits. He's actually having a great time. Jarcraft only sitting at 1, so Ziz not having a particularly good start here. compLexity, I'm almost positive boot camping. For Summer's Rift, I don't think so. There is that lane advantage coming out for compLexity. And I'm sure they're your favorites coming into the series. Z-Freak. Roman. Demon's going to take a right click. Orb of Venom's going to go. They even threw the Iron Shield to surge up as well. Demon is in trouble. Good concussive shot. Z-Freak actually in trouble. Riptide. They will get the kill in the end, but Z-Freak will trade his life away for it. Naga Siren does secure that kill, the return kill. Now rotating behind. Whitebeard maybe looking to throw up a glimpse on Moon Meander, but they don't have enough damage yet, especially without Demon to try to get this kill. Throw up the Thunder Strike first and foremost. Moon chasing him down. Iron Shield doing some work. Surge not, or it is available rather. That's a chat will go. Riptide as well. They want Whitebeard, but the Ensnare goes through at the perfect time. They still will find Whitebeard. He doesn't go far enough away, and Moon does end up falling, but it is a support for a core trade at the end, and you are getting involved, but he's very low. Do they have a salve? Hold that thought. Z-Freak coming in. The Janata slow plus the Orb of Venom should be enough, in that last range right click from Z-Freak on a Bounty Hunter secures the return kill again. Top lane's a goddamn bloodbath. Z-Freak secures that one. 13 last hits now for the Queen of Pain. And this is not unexpected. You see Quap in the mid lane. I don't care who she's going against. She should have an advantage early on, especially with what's been going on in terms of the laning and securing the early first blood.
Denied.
So he's having a pretty good time. Fly already has boots. And now Mike, who had a great start, is getting zoned out pretty effectively. He's level 3. What about Moon Meander? He should probably be right there as well. In fact, he's level 4. So a lot of the trading is actually benefiting Moon Meander. Roman on Brax. Shadow Strike first. LSA will hit, but here comes Z-Freak. The slow Janata and Orb of Venom is ridiculous. Shroop and Toss will secure the kill. This should be an early level 6 for Z-Freak, but here comes the concussive shot. That shouldn't be enough damage. He'll stick up just to stay safe. An Arcane Ball on Swindle Melons. He's got Blink. He will eat up a tree, and he's going to use a Bottle Charge as well. And so Demon will try to go for the kill, but won't be successful in doing so. You are sitting at 14 last hits. Ziz sitting on 17. So a slow start turns into pretty decent pace here for the gyrocopter. Rotations mid. Brax back in the fray. Died twice already. 4 minutes into the game and has 14 last hits. They're going to have to make some space for him. Z-Freak is going to go ahead and just Shadow Walk up. Mander. This is going to get real obnoxious pretty soon for Summer's Rift. His moon is going to start creep cutting if he's got enough room to do so. Z-Freak is going to find Demon, and Demon's going to have to use a concussive shot. It's just a lot of damage already from a level 3, level 4 Bounty Hunter. He even has an Invis rune if he needs to pop it. Brax is going to come nearby. He's getting ready to use his Light Strike Array. Don't want to use it yet. Iron Shell's still up. Demon's not going to get chased down. They have 3 heroes in this mid lane. Brax is actually rotated out of mid. He's not getting farm. Instead, they're going to find him. LSA is going to connect with Z-Freak with the Iron Shell. Dragonflight goes through. He tried to bottle. Ancient Seal comes up, but there's the Invis rune. Last right click. Shadow Strike. He's bottling through it, and Z-Freak will live. Hero Whitebeard might not be so lucky. South goes for the last right click. Swindle blinks all the way up towards the high ground, gets a double kill, and 3 are dead on the ground for Summer's Rift. compLexity are already off to a fast start. Not to mention, Ziz has yet to rotate. He's still level 5. He's getting free farm. This is just with 1 Bounty Hunter and the occasional rotation and from Moonmander. They're finding easy picks. It's disastrous. Brax has died 3 times. Summer's Rift have got to find something to get a hold of. And compLexity are just making it look easy. And this doesn't lend itself to Yawar's late game plans. He's a Naga Siren. You don't want to be fighting until 25, 30 minutes into the game, and even that's a little bit early. Maybe they go for a new build on Naga, try to get some sort of early fighting. I guess if you do get an early Radiance, you could probably just jump in, throw up a song, get your team in a good position to team fight. Your Radiance burn damage should deal enough damage to these squishier heroes that it should be fine. But that's still a ways away. He's only 28 last hits. He's got 500 gold. He bought a bottle. He's going to buy an Aquila, and then he'll work on getting a Radiance. So Yawar is still not anywhere near this either. And that's the difference between something like a Gyrocopter and a Naga Siren, is that Gyro hits level 6 and he's like, I'm out of here. See you later. I'm going top. And probably throws down a call down and finds a kill. He's level 6 now. He'll find Brax. There's a regen rune at the bottom rune spot. Brax will finally secure a rune for himself. Doesn't have boots yet, by the way. Still not level 6. So the Gyrocopter and the Safe Flynn already level 6, whereas Lena not even close. The rotation's top from Z-Freak. They do have a Sentry Ward here. Sugoi Me. That's a great name. Whitebeard. Z-Freak now out of the Sentry range, but Whitebeard, I'm sure, is spotting him close by, and they'll sit underneath the tower and try to stay safe. Whereas bottom lane, Fly sitting underneath that Observer Ward, which is really well placed. Brax still has that regen rune. Now he's going to have his level 6 ready to go with the Laguna Blade. Fly, no points into the no field just yet. On the backside, Demon here might. No usage of that hookshot, but god damn, it's blown up fast. Ancient Seal plus the Dragon Slave and LSA is more than enough to blow up that poor Rubik. It's not the highest value target in the world for Summer's Rift, but at least they get a kill. They're making some space for Yawar. Same ward placement for Z-Freak as it was previously. We'll see Yawar grabbing the courier, Aquila now done, and now we see the Radiance build begin, I would imagine. Look at this. Look at this cheeky play. He knows the bottle crow is coming. He's got the Janata ready. Dear Lord. This courier's dead, I'm pretty sure. They have no speed boost. Z-Freak is waiting for it clearly. Throws up. Yeah, that's dead courier.
Has been
that's bottled down as well.
Radiant's
Say goodbye to Yawar's farm.
Under attack.
That's a huge pickup. Z-Freak with a nice courier kill. They're just making it so difficult at every turn for Summer's Rift. They can't grab a hold of anything, either through kills, either through CS, either through rotations. Certainly no towers have been taken yet, and now they rotate
Radiant's
3 heroes up top,
tower
including
is
Fly.
under attack.
And on the way is an Invis Swindle Mounds, which they did not see. There's no Observer Ward at the top rune spot for Summer's Rift. And they're looking to make a jump in. Easy dive. Z-Freak will cut the creeper with Iron Shell. Sides against it. Swindle Mounds still getting ready to go. They'll find a couple of illusions. Yawar with a tree line. They do see Moonbander. Now Z3 looking and stalling will go from War. They're getting ready. Whitebeard in trouble. Manning misses. Doesn't have the static storm. Here comes Ike's Mike. Call down's gonna go. Scissors rotated in. They blow up one. But huge cogs. LSA fly. Not dead yet. Walls on the ground. They hit the Dragon Slip. Here comes Swindle. There's the Sonic Wave. Laguna gets used. Swindle out of mana. Hook shot from Mike. He just got it. Now Swindle in trouble. Blink up in 8 seconds. Grabs the kill with a Scream of Pain. You are out of mana. Now they're chasing after Brax. 3 dead on the dirt. 2 for complexity. Brax in trouble. Shadow Strike taking him down. LS8 will not connect. He's just trying to get further and deeper into the tree line. Buys his treads and says we'll clean him up with a rocket barrage. It does turn into a 3 for 2. At least Summer's Rift gets something to hang their hat on. Complexity again. They find the gold advantage and they'll secure a tier 1 tower more than likely. Glyph will get popped. Pretty big engagement. Actually, 2 for 4 in the end. Brax does survive at the very least, which is fine. They lose 2 supports. Uar survives. He doesn't need anything after this. A little bit of experience. Could have been worse for Summer's Rift, I guess is how you'd put it. Smoke of Deceit. Now Mike level 8. Hook shot on cooldown for 8 seconds. Moonbander might get silenced up here. He will. Got some shots going to fly. Need to get that battery assault off. Good body blocks from Demon. Now they get the cogs. The surge is not there in time, and Moon is done, so Mike will secure the kill. More than likely. It's actually Demon getting that last right click, but a gank's a gank and they get one done. The late game is there for Summer's Rift. Yawar has been able to pull out games like this before. But Track is online now. There is a level 7 bounty hunter. He throws up another aggressive observer ward behind the tier 1 tower mid and in front of the tier 2 tower. I see you are. Doesn't have Song yet for another 60 seconds. He's only level 1. In fact, he's only level 7. Not the most experience coming up for an August in that safe lane. Got plenty of farm. Creep waves were constantly under his tower at the very least, so he was able to get some CS, but still without his bottle. Meanwhile, Z-Freak is right next to you are. Riptide goes, doesn't connect. Mike and Moonbander going to battle himself defensive shot. Mike maybe he's in trouble. The Iron Shell doing some work, but there's the kinetic field. Stick charge. Mike sticks himself up as well. That was a lot closer than it probably should have been.
A little advice.
And Z-Freak is, I just think, waiting for this courier again. But this time, UR does have his bottle back on his person and goes for the early arcanes as well. This is something we see Envy do a lot when he's playing the Dire Siren. But this does mean that he will not be getting that Radiance until 22 to 25 minutes, maybe even later, depending on how the game goes. Swindle goes for a casual bracer, might build that into a drum. See if he goes for that early Orchid or early Agnum Scepter. Maybe he just picks up the drums instead. They're rotating top. They're looking to try to find a gank. Fly with the telekinesis at the ready. No spell steal yet, but he's close to it. 1 creep wave and he's got it. That is a very early time Blade Mail for Clockwork. Mike's had a great game. 4 assists, 1 kill, 5 kill involvement. Pretty special so far. D-ward from Whitebeard on that Observer. Well done. I'm not sure how they knew that was there, but that's a pretty important D-ward. You look at the vision now. There is still some good vision coming out on the side of complexity. Summer's Rift, they've got something down bottom, but that's it, really. No real vision in mid, no real vision top lane, top rune spot. They've got nothing going for them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What's that? Dragon Slave? Pretty good spell to steal. It's not a Laguna, but sometimes that's for the better when you're a Rubik. They're going to try to push this tier 1 tower for now. Go back away. They still have that wave and, or rather, wall of replica.
Dire's top tower
Vacuum
is under
level
attack.
2, so he's getting ready to fight. No mech. He goes for the early cloak, so might just be going for a casual Glimmer Cape. Anybody building mech on their side? No. Drum's done for Ziz. Let's see what we're sitting at.
Dire's
800
top
gold?
tower
Alright.
is under attack.
Uh-oh. Hook shot. Mike's going to find a huge kill. That's going to be on Ziz. Here comes the side of Swindle. Sonic Wave doesn't blow up Mike yet. Dragon Slave. Laguna goes. Swindle. Now the wall replica glimpses back in. Static Storm. That'll secure the kill on a Swindle. But here comes Z-Freak and Moonbander. They'll turn it into a 2 for 2. A couple of those were track kills, I believe. Although they do bring down 2 of the most, if not the most important heroes on complexity. They only lose the Lena Fort and, of course, the support. disruptor. But if you look at the gold exchange, still very even with track up. Still very even. That does mean more space created for Naga Siren, who's now up to 1,200 gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Fly is just sitting bottom, says, yeah, I'll take some room. Give me some of those creeps, it's fine. Get on that Eul Scepter, Brax. That's a free kill if he can finish that up. Z-Freak's nearby, level 8 on him.
Dire's middle tower is under
About throwing out the
attack.
track. They have a great Observer Ward that's being countered again by Whitebeard. He throws sentries all over the place just to keep his own jungle safe. And that's the problem right now for Yawar, is just he doesn't have anywhere to farm, really. He has to head bottom. That's the safest place for him to farm at this point in the game. Can't farm his own jungle, that's for damn sure. Especially not if this tier 1 tower dies mid. Pretty big access point for Summer's Rift into their own jungle. They have to take control of their own jungle back if they want Yawar to really flourish in this game. It's just, it doesn't seem possible now with how much aggression is being dumped on them. Uh-oh, Ziz's gonna get caught out again. Looks out for Mike's Mike. They have Laguna Blade up, and that'll secure the kill. That's another huge pick. Our Eul Scepter now picked up for the Queen of Pain. Rotation bottom from Z-Freak. No detection here. They have actually sentries on Demon. They have smoke as well if they need it. And now they're going to take the opposing T1 tower. TP not coming through from compLexity to defend this. They'll clip it up, but this is assuredly dead. And Yawar will pick up the last hit. God. 2,200 gold. 20 static storm. Swindle in trouble. Beautiful play from White over there. Hodge will be up. Light Striker right. Swindle done so. Big glimpse. Level 4 glimpse. You can never count it out. Even if you're Queen of Pain, that Thunderstrike comes up and boom. You're donezo. And suddenly, look at this. Top 4 of net worth. 3 are on the side of Summer's Rift. However, this will change. compLexity take down this tier 1 tower. Summer's Rift are fighting back. They're gaining control of their own jungle. Yawar is getting control of the enemy jungle. He gets a Radiance. This game starts getting out of hand real quick. And Ziz is actually having trouble finding areas to farm. You look at his CS currently, and he's started to lag behind that of the Naga Siren. It's only going to get worse as the game progresses. Brax is going to get caught up by Z-Freak. Shuriken Toss goes with the Yarn on him, but with Treads, Brax is pretty tanky, so he's not too worried about it. He also had 7 wand charges, so he actually needed to fly to rotate it a bit earlier, but he wasn't there in time. The moving ward that is Z-Freak is providing them plenty of vision. And if you look at the vision, there is one Observer Ward here. Oh, God. You are, buddy. That's just not great. He walks right into a Sonic Wave. Smoking Seed, Mike looking for a hookshot target. Eul Scepter comes through. Vacuum wall, beautifully done from Moon. Now they have a great usage of that Mystic player, but now the hookshot has to finish him off. While still doing a lot of work, Brax actually has to back away. Mike still wants to keep going, but now heading out, looking for a TP. Vacuum not up and ready to go, so Mike is going to get away, and they find yet another kill on that gyrocopter. Buff to defend top. They're going to rotate quickly as Fly. Well, it's just Fly. Never mind. They don't really care that much. They just want to get some farm. Yawar back into the fray. 2.6k gold in the bank. Still trying to hit that timing.
Is under attack.
Comes back onto Fly. He was staying in this position for a good couple of seconds here. Spell was stolen. That's a big steal for Fly. Meanwhile, Swindle Melons links up in 1. They have the Ancient Seal, but of course, the usage of that Eul Scepter will get it off. Eul's is still up. Song will go first. Mike will probably go for battery, so they have a They use the Static Storm instead. Eul's good going. We'll keep them alive for the time being, but that means that Ancient Seal will be used and to grab this kill, but the Ensnare is up now, and a couple more right clicks to do the job. Not to get comes back, but they will secure it. Great to call down, but no real follow-up damage there. And they lose Swindle again. Hookshot catches is in trouble. Mystic Flare with the cogs. The classic combo. Ancient Seal just to round it out. And Demon gets a double kill. Demon going to work. 3 dead on the map. You look at Z-Freak, wasn't anywhere near that engagement fly, just pushing top. Summer's Rift getting back on their feet, knocking out to 3.3k.
Rock it on.
It's happening. That's all I can say. Clearly, it's happening. Summer's Rift are in a prime position. They tied up the kill score 15 to 15. They were getting decimated early on in this game. Glyph will go in that tier 1 tower in the mid lane, but top is where compLexity are rotating towards. I'll lose that tier 1 mid for Yawar. Doesn't pick up the last hit, but still gets the gold anyways. Obviously, getting the team gold is fine. You have to wonder what Brax is going to go for next. Z-Freak has been stifled at his next battle. Guardian Greaves. Oh, God. Walks right through his Sentry Ward. That might have just been the tail edge of it. Hook shot connects. Mike's going to find a target. It's going to be fly. The World comes back. Yule Scepter is going to go through. Brax to set up the LC. He's going to hit it. Dragon Slave will fly. A couple right clicks. That'll secure the kill. Double kill for Brax, who's dominating, by the way. So, Summer's Rift go to the enemy jungle, and they've done this about 3 or 4 times now. They don't find a single kill. They lose a couple of heroes, and their item progression is stifled. What once was a great lead for them, now it's turned into nothing at items. They've had these drums for Gyrocopter for the longest time. In the bank or in his stash. Moonmander is working on a 4 staff now at the very least, but he's not really been involved that much. Swindle's trying to get towards a Staff of Wizardry for whatever item he picks up. On the other side of things, Summer's Rift are starting to get their items. Radiance is coming. Jump in, Static Storm, Swindle on still does have that Yule Scepter. Doesn't want to use it yet. Ancient Seal might go. They will use it just the right time. He heals himself, but he just was out of time, honestly. He didn't have any real way to use that without dying. So they will pick up the kill. And another pickoff on once was the, I think, most farmed hero in the game, is now sitting 3rd in net worth. So what are we looking at here in terms of itemization? 4 staff already, plus a point booster for Mike. He's freaking rich on this Clockwork, man. That's something else. Whitebeard already has 2 components of his Active Scepter. Brax is working on, I would imagine, an Active Scepter for himself, and then of course you are building towards that Naga Siren Radiance. And then we already talked about the stifled itemization of compLexity. This game is really on Ziz, but he's just not finding the farm. He's gotten ganked multiple times. He's sitting underneath a ward here on the side of Summer's Rift, and he's going to walk deeper into the jungle. And if Mike finds him, it's a dead hero. He's even TPing top looking for this hook shot. The range isn't that long. It is level 2, but Mike should be able to find this. They've got the glimpse. Thunderstrike will go first, and Ziz, he knows he's in trouble. Kinetic Shield's going to fly. Call down's going to go, and that's only going to hurt him more. Mike pops the blade now. He's dominating. Filthy rich Clockwork at this point. Yuar's like, you guys couldn't have waited for me. Yuar has actually he's got his radiance in 21 minutes. So let me break this down for you. He went Arcanes, Bottle, Aquila, and has his radiance at 21 minutes. Pretty good timing when you consider that he was getting ganked and roamed out pretty heavily. This game just got a lot easier for Summer's Rift. Got a lot harder for compLexity.
It goes.
Ooh, the smoke. Fly. He flags Mike. They do bring it to the high ground. You can see on the fly. Hook shot. That just destroys him. Vacuum ult, but only up to 1. LSA on the 2. Moonmander taking the brunt of the Mystic Flare. Swindle still jumping in. Cogs would go trying to push them back. Mike takes a Shuriken toss. Swindle bounce. Still has that Sonic Wave. Mike has his right one. Sonic Wave goes before that. Mike's still alive. Last right click, and that's a track kill. They needed something, and boy, did they find it. And that will provide the mech now, and they can continue up here and look for these kills, but already backing away Summer's Rift. They'll make it towards their own base. 3.4k for Brax, by the way, still deciding what item he wants to pick up. And finally, compLexity gets something that they can use. They pick up a kill, and now they'll grab a tier 1 tower bottom for the Queen of Pain after getting that track kill, which provides her up to 2.6k in gold.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
How do they deal with whatever Summer's Rift have? Mike is actually just decimating their entire lineup. He's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter. They want to fight, and they want to bring him down early on. Problem is he's getting silenced almost every single engagement. So he has to either time his Yules the right way, or be the one to initiate, or buy BKB, and then he doesn't have to worry about any of that. Assuming there's no Aghanim Scepter for the Disruptor, which is a bold assumption at this point, considering how this game's going. Not to mention, Demon getting an Atos is going to be pretty fantastic, but he's not anywhere close to that. He only has a casual vitality booster for now. Ziz is working on his BKB. He gets that item, and suddenly this game gets a bit easier. He'll still get locked into place with the hook shot or an ensnare, obviously, but there's not much right-click yet for Summer's Rift. And, of course, Yuar is going to be the main facilitator of that later on down the road, but he's not at that point. And Aghanim Scepter is now done after that one kill. compLexity should feel pretty comfortable now, but however, Z-Freak might get caught. They don't have the vision. Spell Storm, Flies to get brought back. There's the Static Storm, doesn't connect. Flies to walk out of it. Ancient Seal, he actually gets Glimmer. I think that's by Moongander. TP coming through, but no, Swindle cancels it. Hero, Whitebeard should be dead here, no problem. TP from Demon, he'll make it out, but they do end up losing one particular hero. Mike is actually still tracked up. They won't be able to chase him down, but now compLexity finding their feet as you are still not able to really fight. It's only 24 minutes into the game.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower has been denied.
There it is. He's been holding on to his money for so long. I was wondering what he'd be buying. He's very close to level 16, and at that point, 950 pure damage will blow up just about anybody. There are some tanky heroes. You get one right click and Z-Freak's dead, essentially. And a couple, maybe a Dragon Slave on Darkseer, he'll fall quickly, and then obviously Fly is going to get one shot, no issues there. But Swindle and Z-Freak, or rather Swindle and Ziz, are the two biggest issues. Some casual low ground farming. I like it. No Roches have been taking it. 25 minutes in. Neither team has a particularly good Roshan lineup, to be fair. compLexity a little bit easier for them than I think for Summer's Rift. There is some right click coming out from Brax with his Fiery Soul, but Yuar is just not there yet. Puts down his energy booster now, or rather he disassembles his arcane boots and grabs on the energy booster as a casual pick-me-up. And he has his boots of travel. And they're going to start splitting the map up. So I think Summer's Rift are okay with losing a couple heroes or losing a couple of trades here or there, as long as they're not losing their entire lineup. And as long as Yuar is farming. That's, I think, the most important thing. Him dying is pretty devastating at this point. compLexity, they want to put the pressure on, though. They know they have this really good advantage. LSA is not going to connect. Brax will back away. It's going to get Shruka Toss, so he'll use himself up first. Swindle has his ready to go. If necessary, blink in, decides against it. Hero Whitebeard can whips him back. They wanted to. Decided he will go for it. Static Storm on the deck, and now Laguna comes through. Dragon Slave, Glimmer Cape will not save him. Just getting too aggressive there. Now the hookshot Z-Freak gets forced away out of the Mystic Flare. Well played there, coming from Fly. Backing wall, but it's a bit too late coming on compLexity's side. Call down just to zone the mountain Fly. Hightailing it out of there. Glimpse back in one. They've got the flare. They've got the vision. They'll bring it back in. Kinetic Field doesn't connect. They don't need it. Battery Assault going in. They've got Cogs in 1 second. Force, and they grab and Fly. No Force Staff for himself. Blade Mail goes in. Ancient Seal. Dunzo. Demon dominating yet again. 3 down for compLexity.
With flair.
All the meanwhile, they find a song target with Moongander trying to get out of there. So Yules himself, I think that might have been Brax's Yules, actually. And they grab the kill with a Light Strike Ray. That's 4 for nothing. They didn't get anything for compLexity. And Summer's Rift taking it to them right now. 2,000 gold for Yuar. How much money did they gain? All right. Fight recap. Good work there, buddy. Look at this net worth. They had a 5,000 net worth lead at one point for compLexity. This is with a bounty hunter with track. And Summer's Rift making it look easy now, 27 minutes into the game. A casual Sonic Wave, blow up Creep Wave. Only 40-second cooldown, why not? I think Swindlemelons really needs BKB. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ziz is already on the way towards his, and that's fine. But Swindle's really the front liner. He wants to be up and close, and he wants to be able to blow these heroes up rather quickly, and he's just not doing that. He's been caught too many times. This Disruptor pickup for Whitebeard has been outstanding. Really on point. BKB now done for the Gyrocopter. Blink on the other side for Brax. Yeah, a BKB for Swindle would go a mile. Z-Freak. Hook shot will find Swindlemelons. Cog push there. They need a Static Storm. They need a Glimpse down. They'll find it. Static Storm might be coming on the backside. He's got no blink for 2. Throws the Sonic Wave. This is a pretty short cooldown. On the other side, Zefric was looking to back around and try to find a flank, but can't actually find one. They don't know that he's there. Tracks up. Now they know he's there. They have detection's the real question. Oh, kinetic field. They know exactly where he is. Dust does catch. Zefreak is going to try to TP away. Battery Assault will not grab him. Mike not close enough to hit it. Good try there. Summer's Rift might have to invest in a gem here at some point in the near future. But they're just starting to get on their feet in terms of their own itemization. And oh, Whitebeard's so close to the Aghanim Scepter. Same could be said for Mike as well. Demon almost getting up his Rod of Atos. Already a Yasha for Yawar. I don't know what else to say. This is trouble for compLexity. The thing is, Moonmanor has been hitting these amazing vacuum walls, but his team's usually dead or not fighting at that period of time. So it doesn't matter how you hit them. Your team needs to be alive. But if they can have everyone alive for compLexity, hit a big wall vacuum, call down, Sonic Wave, they have the team fight to take this game. There are no BKBs on the map for Summer's Rift. They are pretty tanky throughout the regular items that they have. But there's a definite possibility that they can take a team fight if Summer's Rift botches it.
Do it with flair.
And now Yawar posturing around Roche. And he's going to get his Octarine Core next as well. He's pretty much got it with the exception of the Mystic Staff. And he's not that far away from it considering how quickly he farms. A YOLO smoke gank from compLexity into their own jungle. They have vision of a couple of heroes. Mike and Demon clearly visible. Hero might not be. They're going to walk in. Vacuum wall on the two. BKB top resist. So Good blows him up. Sonic Waves is not dead yet. But where's Brack? Pops the haste rune. He's pretty quick. Shadow Strike won't slow him down. Song's going to reset the fight. It will. Eul Scepter from Swiddle to catch Brax out. Brax needs to regen. They might just leave altogether. Well, they'll try to. I'm not sure if they'll make it away. Eul Scepter avoids the Shadow Strike for Brax is about to die here. Blinks away at a beautiful time. LSA to just try to get through the trees a bit further. They might not pick up a single kill here for compLexity. That would be disastrous. Can't find a single hero. Are you kidding me? Great engagement. They can't find anybody. That's a vacuum wall expended, call down used, Sonic Wave used, nothing. Can't find a single goddamn thing in the map. That's got to be super frustrating if you're compLexity. So close. So close to at least one hero there. Yawar comes in with a great Song of the Siren to counteract it. And Octarine gets closer and closer. 1,000 gold away for Yawar, and he should be able to grab that in no time flat. They're going to fly, Eul Scepter, LSA is going to go, but Mystic Flare was, or rather, HC was going. Pressing shot, Z3 doesn't have PTB up to 5 seconds. Then the people go. Now hook shot into fly. That's going to secure the kill more than likely, but they want Zig. They might get some back BKB. There's the Laguna, though. Blows him up while TPing away, and Brax will secure the double kill for himself. And now they have complete map control. They've got time to Roche, and that seems to be what they're going to go for. Mike will finally finish up his Aghanim Scepter, and as if the game wasn't hard enough, they're also going to have, probably after this Roche, or at least very soon, Whitebeard having his own Aghanim Scepter. And they, I mean, like, if they just can get one team fight with, like, 3 track kills in that team fight, they'd be probably back in the game. They just can't grab that team fight, though.
Has fallen to the dire.
They had a chance at that bottom engagement. But here it is. There's one Aghanim Scepter. Octarine now done. They pick up a gem coming out for the Darkseer, so they really want some vision. That Whitebeard. 50 gold away. And he's got it. He's going to walk home and he'll have his Aghanim Scepter. Forget your BKB now. If they find you before that, you're donezo. Game is going to try to... I think Summer's Rift are going to pick up the pace and trying to finish this game off here in the next, 10-15 minutes, if they can.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
compLexity are just thinking, well, what do we do here in this situation? Swiddle building towards either Octarine or, of course, the big old Scythe device. Both are fine items. Or Sheep's Guard, by the way, too, could work, but I think it's probably a Scythe scheme. They have to have some extra lockdown because Summer's Rift are clearly very slippery. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. Fly already knows. Fly TP's away. And Z Freak's like, I'm out of here. Hook shot misses. Yor does have a gem on him, by the way. So gem on either side. Guardian Greaves now done, so that's a pretty big item for Z Freak.
Regeneration!
Time to group up. Smoke a deceit. Smoke and to counter smoke. They've drawn the line. They know there is a ward
Radiant's
there.
bottom
They do not
tower
want
is
to
under
deward
attack.
it. Fly pings just saying, listen, they might be nearby. But as it stands right now, they just might probably pass by each other like two ships in the night. Ooh, they're going for the complete wraparound on the side of Summer's Rift. Instead, they back up. They got a good idea of where they are. Song will start things off, and Brax is going to get ready to go with an LSA and Swindle Mountains. Static Storm first and foremost. No BKD, no units available now. He's just done. Swindle Mountains will fall first. Guardian Group will keep him alive. Meanwhile, they take down Demon Mike. Just going to work a Moon Manor. Vacuum Wall onto Mike, then forces himself out. Moon's so low. Bloom's back in. I don't know what happened there. He got forced away. Hookshot will secure the kill. Yules now will find Ziggs. Up in the air, LSA, Rocket Prize going, but it's just not enough, and he's done. 4 for 1 exchange. Demon more than happy with how that turned out. And now Yawara's going to TP bottom, put some pressure on the tier 2 while the rest of his team heads to the top tier 2 tower. Split pushes it up and goes to work. It's just not looking great for complexity. And they still have the Aegis as well for Brax.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yawara will grab the first tier 2. Brax will clear up the creep wave top lane. There are a couple heroes that are respawning here in just a moment, but Brax working on this. Bots up in right now, actually. War can TP top if he wanted to, but he's going to let Brax do all the grunt work. He might not be able to grab this tier 2 tower. They can glyph this, I think, and it'll stay alive.
Radiant structures.
Yeah, there's the glyph,
fortified.
and he blinks himself away. They'll deny it. Either way, they take 2 tier 2 towers off the back end of a huge team fight. That's going to give them 7,500, almost 10k gold
Radiant's top
advantage.
tower has been
With the
denied.
Naga Siren on their team, mind you. Almost 10k
Radiant's middle
experience
tower
advantage.
is under attack.
Now you're just going for luxury items for Mike. I mean, you have a Force, you have a Blade Mail, you have an Aghanim Scepter. What's your next item? What do you realistically go for?
And it's off.
Manta now done for the Naga Siren, so casual, standard Naga Siren progression. And on the other side, complexity are just trying to find whatever they can. Map control is starting to dwindle. It's a pretty big far cry from what we saw earlier on in the game when they had the entire map control. No, the jungle was taken control of pretty effectively by complexity.
Radiant's middle tower is
Bloodstone
under
for
attack.
Brax, definitely a possibility. Octarine's also
Radiant's
smart,
middle
he
tower
wants to go
has
for it.
fallen.
I don't know if it's that advantage. Maybe a little bit. Got some decent
Radiant's
regen.
middle
Blinks up to the
tower
tier
is
3
under
tower.
attack.
It's being aggressive. There's no tier 2s left. Buyback status, what's it looking like? They only have the Queen of Pain buyback available. They want to finish this now. Brax does not have his Aegis anymore. No, he still does. It's going to get reclaimed now, so it's a bit too soon. Riptide equipped for creep waves and anyone that's nearby, but the Naga Siren needs to just go to work. They're going to find Z-Freak. You will go through. He's going to Guardian Greaves, but he's done. He does get one track off, and he's Janata proc before dying. But, I mean, he can't do anything. He's just too far out. The gem's still up on the side of Summer's Rift. It's on Yawara, obviously. And the push is still going strong. Tier 3 tower. This might be the last gasp for complexity. I think they're trying to creep cut with Swindle. He's going to buy his Octarine Core, then maybe head back home. He's going to have to TP to do so. He's not going to creep cut. Mela racks in trouble. Glib's still not there. Glib's back on Swindle. He's all the way back at the secret shop, and now he has to think about maybe creep cutting. Do I go back home? Do I walk back? It's going to be too late. The Melee Rax is just done. LSA, so the Fiery Soul is there. They're going to walk in. Vacuum wall only onto Demon. You are Song. He's going to try to catch out Ziz and snare him up and right-click him down. And now you can see they have to break out the song. The Static Storm still goes. Ziz will take the brunt of the damage. This won't kill him, but it'll be close. Glimmer Cape's going to keep him alive. They don't finish off the melee Rex. Instead, they find Swin on the backside. He won't have buyback. He just bought the Octarine Core. And that's it. That is GG. What was a great start for compLexity turns into multiple misplays, and Summer's Rift, who were definitely the underdogs in this series, take the first game of this best of 3 in surprising fashion. It is only game 1, but God, Summer's Rift trounced them, man. It didn't look close after that 20-minute mark. They just held on, made sure, okay, we know what we have to do. Let's have Mike create space with the clockwork, which he did beautifully. And Whitebeard might be my MVP with the Static Storms that he hit. Just really solid team play coming here from Summer's Rift. For compLexity, they got to change.